Welcome to day 17 of the 21-day Career Pivot series here on the Prescription for Career Success podcast. I'm Dr. Kristy Taylor, and today we're talking about a mistake that might feel like progress in the moment, but can actually set your pivot back in a big way. Let's talk about the most dangerous mistake I see people make during a career pivot, and I say this with love. They take the first job that gets them out of their current one. And listen, I understand the urgency. When you're burned out, frustrated, or unfulfilled in your current role, anything else starts to look like a better option. But pivoting out of desperation often leads to disappointment. Jumping into a new role just to escape the one you hate? That's how people end up in new jobs with the same old problems, feeling just as stuck, just as stressed, just in a different office. The truth is, running from something is not the same as moving towards something. If you don't take time to get clear on what you actually want, you'll end up repeating patterns in new packaging. That's why before you hit apply, you need to ask: 1. Does this role align with my long-term goals? 2. Does the company culture match my values? And 3, will this position stretch me in the right ways or just keep me busy? Pivoting with purpose starts with clarity. It's not just about job titles, it's about your lifestyle, your priorities, and the kind of impact you want to make. You're not just looking for a paycheck, you're looking for alignment. One of the smartest moves you can make during a pivot is to slow down and research the role and the company before you say yes. Talk to current or former employees. Read reviews. Ask tough questions in interviews. You're not just being evaluated, they are too. And trust me, it's better to wait a little longer for the right fit than to accept a role that pushes you even further off course. A rushed pivot can cost you more time, more energy, and more confidence than staying the course a little longer while you get clear. When you pivot without a plan, you're gambling. When you pivot with strategy, you're building. To recap, the worst career pivot mistake is rushing into the wrong role just to escape the one you're in. Instead, slow down. Get clear on what you want. Evaluate each opportunity through the lens of your long-term vision. And remember, it's not just about finding a job. It's about building a life that fits. If you're in that in-between place and don't want to waste energy on the wrong move, join us for Decode and Conquer. Reading job descriptions like a pro, a workshop to beat the bots and own your worth. We go live every Tuesday in July at 7 p.m. EST and walk you through real strategies to help you apply smarter, not harder. Click the link on the description box to register now. That's all for day 17. Don't rush the process, respect it. I'll see you back here for day 18.